Alright, shall we? But yeah, Latin is definitely one. Yeah, Arabian night, like Arabian day. But yeah, it's that's definitely one I always go back to. I always go back to Tarzan. From the more modern ones, I would say Moana is definitely one that I really enjoy. Coco is also Disney, right? Yeah, Coco just hits me. All right, let's read. You speak my language. Here we go. Euclid. Instances of SCP-1711 are to be kept inside 19 storage chamber. I thought that the second word was something very different for a moment. Oh man, that doesn't. It's not even close. Oh. I mean, there's a H missing, but other than that, are to be kept inside 19 storage chamber, 18 opaque lockers. Due to the -1 status as a class R mind-altering material, mild. All contact with it by foundation. I need to move the microphone a little bit further away because I keep fucking punching it. There we go. All contact with it by Foundation personnel is to be held according to procedure 57-R-A. In case of accidental exposure to -1 or -2, instances used by -1 affected individual, use of -3 may be authorized at the discretion of site director and depending on availability. All commercial materials found relating to SCP-1711 are to be removed. Description: SCP-1711 is the collective designation for 3 products sold by the Lingo Bingo mail order. Well, it's almost like Oingo Boingo comics from JoJo, right? So, Lingo Bingo mail order center of individual linguistics on various social media outlets. The products designated -1 to -3 each contain distinct but interconnecting anomalies as follows. -1 is a 35-page instructional manual titled The Lingo Bingo Guide to a Liberated, Emancipated Self. The front cover of -1 contains the following message. 7 billion people on the planet and more every day. So many people who look the same way you do, act the same way you do, speak the same way you do. Sometimes it can be difficult not to feel like you're just a cog in the system, and an easily replaceable one at that. Even your thoughts feel bland simply recycling those of others. We understand that sometimes all you really want is something to call your own, something truly unique. And there it is, a singular language for your use only, the purest instrument of self-realization. Read on and know what it is to become an individual. If read in its entirety, -1 will erase any existing knowledge of any spoken or written languages in the subject and replace them with an individual constructed language only understood by them. So like, you basically just make them speak Simlish. But only Simlish in your own style. That language will bear no linguistic connections to any known language. Silent languages are not affected by -1. -1 creates a different independent language in each new subject exposed to it. Notably, those affected by -1 are still capable of understanding the written material arriving with any instance of SCP-1711. Instances of -1 are usually priced between and USD. Or regional equivalent will always arrive with advertisement for -2. Bro said use your own words. Yeah, basically. Tell me in your own words. Say that again, motherfucker. What did you just tell me? -2 are aerosol cans branded with branded Lingo Bingo communication enabler. If sprayed by an individual previously affected by -1 on another individual, -2 will transfer -1's effects. Oh, so you can just like be like, hey, I'm kind of tired of this. Somebody else take over. I'm not sure why I'm not sure why bingo bongo was a term I had to allow. Is it because of bong? Because bong is in it, so like, and bong is depending on where you're from, not legal. That is such a weird move. Okay. Notably, the language received by subject affected by -2 will always match that received by -1 host that sprayed them. Hey, you want to speak my language? Here you go. Thus increasing the number of people speaking said language. -2 cans usually contain enough substance to affect between 5 and 7 individuals. If used according to the attached instruction, the label on instances of -2 reads, "You are your own person now." It's liberating, isn't it? But something is missing. Others are frustrated by your individuality, blinded by your shine. They just don't understand, do they? We understand. With our communication enabler, we can make them all understand. A mere whiff. And they all speak your language. No more loneliness, no more frustration. Use this and your friends and loved ones will finally see who you truly are. Manual car wash, now you speaking my language. It's basically just... So like, you use -1 to create your own language, then you use -2 to infect people with your language. And now let's see what -3 does at the end. Instances of -2 are usually priced between USD and USD original equivalent and will always arrive with advertisement for -3. So this one is a lot more expensive than -1 because the -1 is between a double-digit number to a triple-digit number, and here it's like a lot more. Is it like spraying a cap with a water bottle? It is a aerosol can, so it's like it's less spraying water bottle and more like graffiti. So it's less. It's like that. It's more. Hairspray type, exactly. -2 are 100 milliliter drip bottles branded Lingo Bingo Error Remedy. Wait a minute, did I read them all correct before? It was all like Lingo? Yeah, Lingo Bingo, okay. Error Remedy. If used on an individual affected by -1 or -2, -3 will restore the subject's linguistic capabilities to what they were prior to exposure. Oh, so you can speak English again afterwards. Or whatever language, of course, is your native tongue. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying English right now because we're all speaking English and reading English. Additionally, use of -3 may cause moderate to severe stomach aches, headaches, mild fever, vomiting, and dry heaves and sleeping disorders for a period of 2 to 6 weeks following its use. God damn. 3 bottles contain... Jade is just like... That's pussy shit. -3 bottles contain enough substance to affect a single individual if used according to attached instruction. The label or instances of -3 reads... so you're your own person now, aren't you? Speaking in a language no one else can understand wasn't all that it was cut out to be, wasn't it? We understand, so you want everyone else to speak your language, didn't you? We understand. But they weren't such big fans of you after you sprayed them with your uniqueness, weren't they? Didn't much appreciate the idea of being isolated from the rest of the world, just to bask in your genius. Got a tad miffed with you, didn't they? We sure do understand that. So you want to make things right, don't you? Not to look like the other jackass you are, don't you? We can help. Above Lingo Bingo Error Remedy, and you can all go back to being the ordinary cogs you used to be. Doesn't that idea sound swell? Yes, just like money in the bank. I love how every time I'm here, these SCP are unhinged and hilarious. They're always unhinged, my friend. No matter if you're here or not. Instances of -3 are usually priced between and USD or regional equivalent. I mean, you missed some bangers. But they're all on my YouTube channel coming out, so eventually you can always watch them. Attempts to locate the owners of Lingo Bingo have thus far proven unsuccessful. Orders arrived by airmail carrying the return address of 435 Barren Rock Street, East Tethys. Foundation records indicate no such address exists. Addendum: the following note was found in the package of -3 ordered by the Foundation in order to treat several individuals affected by -1 and -2. A rose by any other name still has its horns, and no, that's not a typo. This one is also tagged Saturn D and was written by the author of the last one. So whoever's selling this thing also scammed the trees. Not the trees, man! Imagine making business deal with this man then, this person. A rarity. Okay, yeah. No matter what kind of deal you make with this guy, you either get transformed into a tree, or you lose your ability to speak whatever language you have just to make you up your own. Crazy nonsense.